some laughter. Some hope. I want to take some of that with us. Get some hope. Where do you get hope from? Where can I buy some hope? Hope. In here? In here? So this song on page 26 is the song of my life. Although last night we talked about that all of the songs of each one of us, which all join to make one incredible symphony. Each one of us has a song. So Nachman says that each one of our songs is made up of all that we go through, of all our experiences, and especially of the point of goodness. The point of goodness inside of each one of us. Those he calls them points of goodness, points of godliness, points of essence. Where do we get those? How do we gather them together into one bouquet, into one song, one symphony, including all the stuff that hurt? It was a wonderful thing. We might share it with you tonight if I feel that it's the right thing. I don't know yet what I want to share. I really want to feel. So open up your hearts so that I'll know what to say. So this song is the song that the most beautiful song I've ever found. I don't know, maybe I was there when they used to sing it or something. The words are from the 1520s, or let's say the 1570s, to be careful. And the tune is from Baghdad. The song is from Israel in the 1570s. It was a very special man named Abraham Maimon, and he was a student of Rabbi Moshe Cordovero. Moshe Cordovero came from Spain or Portugal with the expulsion from Spain, went through Turkey and then came down south into Israel and ended up in Tzfat. And he was considered the master Kabbalist of his generation. He was the elder Kabbalist, and then when the Ari showed up in 1570, so shortly after that, the Ramak, Rav Moshe Cordovero, passed away. And when they were taking his body, they were carrying his body. So the Ari saw a pillar of fire going in front of it. And when they took a left turn and the pillar of fire went that way, he said, no, go right. And afterwards they found out it's because he had seen something that they didn't see. So Rav Moshe Cordovero was a very special man, and we have embodied in this song beautiful Kabbalah, beautiful poetry of the soul, of the Sfirot. And every verse ends with God's name. And what's beautiful about it is there are different cultures, different Jewish cultures who sing this song, especially for the third meal on Shabbat. It's definitely most people that I know sing it for third meal, and most Hasidim for sure. And the tunes they sing are all different. And so the tune that I sing is not from Baghdad. Excuse me, I wasn't on when I said it's from Syria. This is where my ancestors are from. And so it's Holy of Holies. It's an inside. There's a beautiful resonance. There's a deep quality of a minor chord that leads down deep. And about the name of God. What does it even mean that God has a name? And that it's 4 letters. 4 letters of God's name. And they are meditation. We only say the name here in the lower hey, in the last letter. We only say that and we think this. Of course, most people stop thinking it, but that's what you're supposed to do. Is supposed to really think of the letters, and the letters have meanings. The letters are conceptual packets of information. They are exploding with meaning, and so they're available to us. And there's a beautiful ladder here to go up to the top and to bring the top down. The truth is, if it would be drawn better, the entire thing would be filled with this letter, and this letter would dress up on this letter from here down, and this letter would dress up on the two. They would all go down to the bottom, and this letter would dress up from here down, and this letter would dress up from here down. Once we did it on Purim with my children. I had a friend who was on stilts, and I got in front of him, and my wife got in front of me,
wow.
And my kids got in front of me, and we was all just heads, one below the other. Because it's actually a Talmudic thing that was a beautiful thing in page 21 of Masechet Nida, that it's like the rabbis were like, they had amazing ways of expressing themselves. So they said that Rabbi such and such was great, and he was very, very great, and the rabbi in the next generation was shorter than him. I'm not doing it justice, but the rabbi in the next generation was shorter, and then they shorter and shorter and shorter. And it doesn't mean literal. There's no literal meaning here. There's no physical. It means that the level of the embodiment level went down, and that's how they express it. Whatever the case, the ability to embody godliness down here is weaker than up here and up here and up here. So this is the source. This is the root. And so what we want to do is to connect to that and bring the power of that down into our lives. And the gematria, the numerical value of this name that we say, which is Adon, is 65, and the numerical value of this is 26. All this is pretty known by everybody, and 26 and 65 is 91. And 91, so therefore, is this incredible combination, and the fact that 91 is also the numerical value of the word Yahalom, diamond. Meaning that this is the diamond. This combination is the diamond of Judaism, the diamond of existence. It's the gematria of the word Ilan, tree, like Ilan Vital, right? So Ilan is 91. It's the tree that connects heaven to earth. And it's the gematria of Sukkah, which is a surrounding environment which hovers over us, and it's gematria of the word Malach, which also is a electromagnetic force field around us. Angel, Malach. And the verse in Psalm says, Chonei Malach Adonai Saviv Li'ere'av Vayechaletzem, the angel of Hashem, the angel of God, encamps around those who revere him and saves them and rescues them. It's a beautiful verse. It happens to be, if anybody's name here is Chaim, it starts with a chet and ends with a mem, Chaim, just like Chaim does. So the verse starts with a chet and ends with a mem, and therefore many people whose name is Chaim will say this verse at least once or twice or 3 times a day, because we're told that we should say a verse that either has our name in it, or starts with the beginning of our name and ends with the end of our name, or has both. And if anybody's interested in finding out their verses, I can be a little bit of assistance. It's a beautiful thing. Now, there's many verses for each one of us, and that connects us into the power book. If you find a verse that you're connected to, so that gives you a little bit of a hint of a part of your mission in this world. That's what a divine text is about. Is that you find your place where you plug in, whether it's a numerical equivalency, because your name, together with the name of your mother and father, or whatever, all the different combinations of names that we all have. So you plug in to the power book, and that is what some of the great rabbis have helped others to come to what their job was in this world, to empower them to go beyond what they thought they could do, because now the verse says, this is what you can do. And so, me? I can't do that. No, sorry, you can't, because